Mm. Hello.
Hey, Stella, what's up?
My back has been hurting. I got my braces on, so hopefully help during sitting tonight. But yeah,
These braces.
yeah, it's just strap up here for because my spine, where it's broken. Um, when I do like a lot of cleaning, bending over and stuff, it can like really start to hurt, and so the using my muscles to stay straighter.
No, you
Um,
know about
yeah.
January of this year. I took 12 big trash bags of leaves
Mm.
all the way up to my drive, all the way out from my back drive to my driveway, all business. But for the last few days, my business.
It hurt your back, yeah. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, and especially since it broke, once I hit a point that it really hurts, it, like, really hurts, and mentally, it's, um, difficult as well, so, I've been sad, but I'm happy to be here. Um,
Yeah, and one thing that I want to go off my chest, I noticed on your OnlyFans you had two of those bikinis on. Stella, please tell me you did not donate those. Please tell me you kept those.
oh, yeah, I haven't donated any, those were just pictures for you guys, but I've
Don't don't get rid of those.
thank you. I'm mostly got rid of, like, today. So nail polish, I find, like, that's, like, all separate, and I don't really paint my nails. Sometimes I'll paint my toenails, but not that often. I don't need that many. So nail polish and then,
And don't even get rid of the WrestleMania pick.
yeah, and like, I had this purple color corrector. A lot of that I got from, like, the 99-cent store before. So, but I have still finding those. So once I decided to get rid of it, any duplicates, so makeup, things like that. Makeup, nail polish. So that's not really showing, but I still want to take like a picture. So no, none of those like lingerie.
Why don't you show your face? Like
I wish
all
like you wouldn't like bully me about that because I feel like it's not really nice to like.
no, I'm not bullying you because I want to see you. I want to see your beautiful face in those outfits.
Yeah, but if you wanted someone at school to like wear more expensive sneakers and you told them over and over, like, wear the damn sneakers I told you. Like, if you said that to them over and over and over, I feel like that would constitute bullying. Just because you wanted them to do what you're telling them doesn't like make it feel like less than bullying.
So,
Like, I got this message on YouTube. I think I saved it, but I'm not totally sure if I did somewhere. Maybe um
you know, this is on there.
yeah, I probably didn't prioritize that since you were bullying me this week. Um, but where is that message? Somewhere. Okay. Was it here? Um,
Let me just say this. Hey, look, Chad. Don't get, don't be mad at me, okay? I apologize to us, Stella. It's over. Just let it go.
no, nobody said anything. They're just saying hi. Okay, this guy wrote me Jim something. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you. I had to get another lawyer this week. Um, so I think now I have 4 or 5 lawyers. Uh,
Another lawyer.
like, yeah, so anyway, what I'm saying is, like, I really wanted, because it's gonna be my birthday this week, um, a new camera, new computer, but then I had to, you know, get
Yeah.
yeah.
What did this Jeff say?
Okay, Jim, yeah. Why is your camera always so foggy and out of focus? How many fingers am I holding up? Can you say? Hold
Uh,
on.
uh, I do too.
Good job. Blurry and mhm,
So too. If that was the case, I think that it's this camera that's
yeah,
first.
yeah.
Because when every time you on late night and on here every time, guess what? Your screen is excellent.
Thank you. Blurry and pixelized. I watch many videos and all the others are crisp and clean and focused. So it's not my connection. Yours look really washed out and almost as if there is still the packaging film over the lens. Do they do that? Do computers do that? Um, Not trying to be I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You said not, and then
Right.
or
Not trying to be insulting. It's weird if he meant this complimentary, if he said literally everybody else is better than me. But okay, thanks for the compliment. Um,
um,
right.
yeah.
I just really want to know why they are not of better quality with as much content as you produce. I almost wanted to reply like, "Thank you so much for offering to buy me a new camera, a new computer, since it's almost my birthday and me having to front the cost of 4 lawyers." Um,
Uh,
right,
one thing.
right.
Your camera and your computer is working great. So basically, I don't know what he did. Maybe he's blind or something. I can see you, and I know everybody else can see you perfect.
And what bothered me is like I thought like why is this man bullying me? Like why are you coming at me and talking about like things you could buy that are still in the package that you bought it in? And why don't you buy better things? Like why and it's like I know he's not asking like why has your life been so hard? Why have you never met your father? Why have you grown up in complete poverty? Like, why were you assaulted and homeless? Why it's like, why don't you buy better things that are more expensive and not pay lawyers? Like, okay, I don't understand this question. I feel like it comes from a very privileged mindset. It's not really something I feel is like fair, but also he's obviously not offering. He didn't tip me like a dollar or anything. It's just like, why don't you have more money? And I thought, I
Did,
don't really know how
did
to
he say?
answer something
Did he
like
say?
that.
Did he say all of that?
I think that he's implying that the people that he watches are wealthier than myself, so that I could meet standard that he feels and says that they're all better than me at, and I feel is like kind of like really mean and not contributing except to say, I'm not insulting you, but everyone else is better than you. Like, okay, thank you.
You know,
Um,
when you told me that, so I'm thinking that the reason why he's saying that is because I don't think that guy is wealthy.
right.
He didn't really do it. Now, when it's similar to me, uh, I'm just go back on this. I wasn't bullied. No way. All I was the reason why I was saying that he please keep showing your face
Mm.
was I just wanted a wish.
And how many times have you reiterated this wish publicly?
more than once,
You don't know how you lost count.
but I do remember it was more than once. It wasn't
Was
just
it was it more than twice?
yes,
Was it more than 3 times?
yes,
Was it more than 4 times?
yes.
Are you sure? Do you Are you talking about just today or, like, always? Ev Because
Just
I've gotten more than 3 in 1 day from you, and the last one that actually, like, really struck me was when you said, "Show your damn face," and it was like, "Why why would you talk to me like that? I didn't do anything wrong." Like, I you made your wish known, but the fact that you keep doing it over and over makes it feel, like,
no,
more
yeah,
aggressive.
I know.
Yeah, so that's why it's, bullying.
I'm sorry.
Because I feel like I ended up looking up, like, to me, I thought the obvious answer. I said to myself, "Is it right? Like, should you give in to bullies? Like, yes or no? Like, should you do what a bully is telling you to do?" Like, this guy prefers
No,
for me to not pay for lawyers, but buy whatever it is that he feels that I should, to meet a quality standard that he feels others are better than me at. So should I do that even though I would love to? It's almost my birthday. That's what I wanted. But so it's like, should I do that to give in to the bully so the bullying will stop? So I thought the obvious answer is like if you would to say to a child, do you give in to the bullies? Wouldn't it be no? So I thought to myself, all right, let me just do like a simple Google search for like what is a something that kids might bully a kid about. And I was like, what about like sneakers? What about if you're like playing basketball or something and someone has like a pricier pair of sneakers, like a brand name? See what I know about sneakers, nothing. And another child doesn't. Should you bully them where they can't even play the sport? Should you is it should you get them whatever it is so that the other kids aren't like
no, no, Stella. I know
uh,
what you're talking about because think about it, I've been bullied my whole life. When I was in school, I've been bullied,
uh,
and it tore me apart. It really tore me apart. Did I fight back? No, I couldn't do anything. The reason why that they bullied me was because, well, they, I was just a target. They just we could. And then one kid told me a long time ago that I would be pushed over the edge and snap. Well, my senior year, it nearly did happen. It's a one kid. We were playing, joking with each other, and the only two words I said was just shut up to him when I was joking with him. He got too serious. He got up in my face, and I was like, "No man, I don't want this." Then he pushed me. Then I just started laughing, walked away, or talking to other people. And as I was walking to the art room, I heard his feet, and I didn't see him, and he hit me on my temple, and I fell to the ground, and I ran, and he ran.
wow.
But in my
Jesus.
head, Stella, in my head, half of my brain was telling me to let it go,
Right.
but the other half was telling me to pick up a lunch tray, find out where he is, and beat the hell out of him.
To like
But I chose,
right.
but I chose
To like stand up for yourself.
to go because he retaliated on him.
Right.
And when I get suspended, I fucked up graduation.
Yeah. I mean, kids can be so brutal, but at the same time, like, let me give you an example. So I looked this up. I looked it up, like parents on Reddit, like just shoes. And I thought what I was going to hear is the validation of parents saying, of course, do not give in to a bully. Like, this is important life lessons. This is when you learn life lessons in life to not give in to bullies. But listen, here's a message. Um, My son didn't want to wear his Skechers today because gets made fun of. He loves his shoes, plus they were expensive and he just got them last week. What should I tell him? Let him wear other shoes or continue to have him wear his school shoes, I told him what I would say to someone who makes fun of my shoes. And he said he won't say that because it's mean. Okay, so these were the comments. Um, put yourself in your son's figurative shoes. Wearing the shoes you know you're gonna get made fun of every day would be emotionally draining. Being tough and ignoring bullies is a lot easier said than done. Life is hard for kids at this age. If you can take this off his plate, I would. And the next one, Skechers are notoriously uncool after about age 5. Let him wear other shoes. Um, Edit, you can listen to others, but if your tween is wearing Skechers, then he's going to be teased every day. You have to decide if having him bullied every single day is worth teaching a lesson and being yourself. Um, uh,
I need for that. Hold up. What did you say?
right. Yeah. What's wrong with Skechers?
That boy blue sketches.
Mhm.
He knows the comments. Those the ones you gave me were just pathetic. He can wear those shoes with pride. He can wear those shoes anytime he wants. Those he bought those shoes. His mother bought those shoes with her baby, and guess what? You you bought them.
Right.
You, if he wants to wear them, let him go wear them.
And like, what if they say it over and over and over? Like, wear the shoes we tell you. Wear the shoes we tell you.
Now, but I'm gonna just say this, fella. This one just sort of happened to me, but it was not the way that you told me about it. A long time ago, I bought these. There was this new great shoe called the Allen Iversons. You got it. Iverson's last name on it, and I wanted those shoes, so I decided to slip on them and
Yeah.
bought them to school. This kid named Marcus Gordon, long he didn't make fun of me. He got jealous of me.
Hmm.
Because he didn't for him. He said he did not want to get him because
Mm.
I kept telling him, look, Marcus, this is because I
Right.
mean, I'm not stopping you from finding the night.
It's a free country.
But it was
Yeah. Like, look at this. My sixth grader came home and said everyone at school was calling her Walmart shoes. I couldn't believe it. And then the teacher emailed me about it and recommended she get different shoes because it's such a big deal to these kids. Fortunately, we found a sale and we're in a position to get her different shoes. They're bullying her for her shoes, and she's like, "Okay, you do what you're told. Remember, give in to the bullies. Buy what they tell you." I'm sure there's a lesson there in not caring what other people think, but sometimes we give in. Training the kids, give in, do what you're told. And so they say semi off topic, but I don't know how they decide what's cool. I didn't know in middle school, and I don't know now. And someone said I work with middle schoolers, and they spend a lot of time on social media, and most of that time is where they're getting their information on trends. Even if your child doesn't spend hours scrolling every day, they're in school with others that do. So essentially, someone lets their kid go just scroll all day and be like, "Oh, I gotta have the Stanley Cups. Yes, let's rot this brain real before it ever develops. Okay." And then they go to school and they're like, haha, you got the Walmart cup. And so then that kid has to buy the other cup because some like and at no point does anyone go in and say, this is really dumb. Like, why are we doing this? Like, and they just perpetuate the cycles. And this is why I think is like about bullies is like these are the parents giving into it. Because like who's buying the shoe? Where are the kids learning that? So if one parent buys their kid the shoes, then that kid's gonna say, "Oh, I learned something. It's really important to give in to bullies. Hey, that kid's not wearing the right shoes." And my mom taught me that that's what we do is we tell people what to wear. So this kid needs to know, "Hey, are you poor perhaps? You need to be really bullied." and your shoes aren't right. And my mom taught me well to bully you, and then if that kid can, like, steal or find some way to get money to buy the right shoes, then they can go on and bully another kid because they learned at one point, are we ever gonna learn the lesson of not being a bully? Like, no? I mean, but it keeps going, like, this person's like, this their son has these Nikes, oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
Keys, these keys are the greatest shoes ever. I got me a lot of Nikes. I got me a lot of Reeboks. I got me a lot of Jordans.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about these sneakers, any of this stuff, but it's it's a great way to illustrate the point, I think. So he got his son. Right.
Let me just tell you at this point.
Uh-huh.
You let me just give you this.
Uh-huh.
You know why they bully?
Why is that?
Because they want to. Because
To get their way?
it's fun for them. Because that's what they want to do. Believe me, Stella.
What if that's just their wish? They want the other person to get in line and do what they're told. What if that's just their wish? And it's fun.
Grant them their wish to do that. No.
No?
It's like you're obeying them.
For wearing jeans from Kmart.
Because bullies, uh, bullies will actually do their homework for them.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the biggest ones. Well, number two, go over and strength, play strength, especially like
Mhm.
ding dong kids. Because
Toilet paper.
bullies,
Mhm.
bullies are bullies.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Stella. I've been through this for decades.
Right.
Ever since school. When I was in school, I was a target. Big time target. Did I have many girlfriends? No.
Is that why you're bullying?
Did girls go out? No. But there was one thing that it didn't do. It didn't stop me from reaching where I went.
Yeah.
Stella, and especially in high school, I didn't go to any homecoming. I didn't go to my prom on my freshman, sophomore, and junior. I did say I kept that promise. I would go to my senior prom for a day, and I did.
Does it still affect you in your life, like the bullying that you endured? You've thought about it?
Not anymore, Stella,
Yeah.
because after I graduated, those memories were gone.
That's good. But this person, they're Skechers, this person's like Nikes. So he wore these shoes twice. He liked them. They're very comfortable. And I asked him why. And he said the kids call me highlighter. The shoes were a bright yellow. I didn't even think of it. He didn't wear them again to school. He wears gray or black shoes now. While I get the whole don't give in and don't let them win thing, kiddos still have to learn and be focused. Oh, so they're saying, well, give in to the bullies because you gotta learn, like, and what are they learning? Like,
Learning what? Learning how to um learning how to be I'm gonna say this, a slave to a bully. Fuck no. Fuck that shit.
they said dying on this hill, in my opinion, will be worse. Just let him wear whatever shoes make his days easier. He can wear the cool shoes with the family on the weekend.
Bingo. That first message you sent me, bingo.
Yeah. It's like if you just do what you're bullied into, then wouldn't it be easier if you're told don't have lawyers? Don't buy what this person wants to, even though you'd love to, but it's a matter of like, oh, I have to have this and I have to like worry about that. And it's like, oh wait, but it's easier if you're just told what to do and you do what you're told. But then like what happens if everybody just does that? And that wouldn't
Well,
we yeah.
people, people who, people you need to listen to
Mhm.
is your family, who are helping you, the principal, and then that's it. And listen to God. Don't listen to those bullies.
These are parents. These are
Listen,
parents, though. So as much as I'd like to say clothing and shoes don't matter, it's who you are as a person on the inside. Sadly, they do matter to others. Right.
I don't want to get it anymore.
Okay. Then do you wanna do a song?
I want to play a
Yeah, I'm not really in the mood to play a game right now.
game.
Because I wanted to read something, and I'll wait. Oh, okay, thank you. Um, they do matter to other people, especially shoes. And if you have the means, I'd make the Skechers his play shoes for summer, get him something more brand for name brand for school. I always had good luck with the right name brand. Uh, and like they're saying, you can get them at like Carnival, Shoe Carnival, or DSW. And I'm like, this goes on and on, but it's mainly as parents. This is what I want you to get. These are adults, so we can say all we want. It's just the kids. It's just the kids. I genuinely thought the parents would back up on this, like, because this is just an obvious example of, look, kids get bullied for shoes. This is the perfect time to say, and what do? You're not going to give in to the bullies. Our parents are so into the social media. If mom's getting Botox like she's told online, lip injections like she's told online, taking out her ribs and her buckles because like she's told online and with her Stanley and whatever she's told to buy, of course, Junior is gonna be doing the same thing, and it's like, I want you to understand these are not just the kids, and so, what I'm dealing with it coming at me, and I'm gonna just be like, "You're not gonna get me any to do what you want by bullying me." I don't care if, like, every other parent, it's like, "Just do that, just do what they say because it makes it easier," and you're trained off of other people, like, um going with what people say, going with what you say, as long as you bully someone enough. I just I don't wanna become that way, and I think that I want the message to be clear to other people watching me, like, you're not gonna get what you want bullying. You could get what you want being nice. You could get what you want a lot easier if you treat me like a human being, not say literally every other person is better than me and have no compassion for what I'm going through, which is, like, what nobody wants to go through. But anyway, it was kind of eye-opening to see, like, and I could go on, like, you're right, and all these parents saying, um, like, where to buy shoes and return these shoes, and so they get him the right shoes that they approve of. And this is the world we're dealing with, guys. Like, it can't possibly be just me. And, these people are very online. Maybe it's just gonna get worse. But I really wanted to ask you to directly not to bully me anymore. If you see me do something that you not do something that you would like, you could say it once, that's noted. But if you just keep being aggressive about it, I'm gonna take that as bullying and I'm gonna feel hurt by it. Um, and if you just say something like, "Hey, everyone else is better than you," which you haven't said, but I'm gonna take that as just directly bullying. Okay, Jim?
Why would I say that
Oh, that the last part wasn't about you, but just generally.
whenever I say that? But the first events keep running out. I won't see them anymore.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, we can play a game. So last week we were doing mainly the questions were like from the romantic comedy, um, these two people, what movie was it? So now I'm gonna do quotes. Quotes of the movie, and you say what movie you think it is, okay?
Okay.
I am done being scared, and I am done keeping secrets. I love you. I've never seen this movie, but
I think that has to be. Oh shit, that's a romantic comedy. I was thinking of that J Lo movie. So that one there is out. Uh, say that quote again.
I am done being scared, and I am done keeping secrets. I love you.
Damn.
I've never seen this movie, so it might be a hard one.
Yeah, it's hard. So what is it?
That was Mackenzie Davis from The Happiest Season.
No,
Okay.
yeah, with this question, last I gotta tell you this. I won't be on date night tomorrow because of one thing.
Awesome.
WrestleMania 42 night one.
All right.
And WrestleMania night too.
Sometimes I wish I had 1,000 lifetimes. I don't know, Phil. Maybe it's not a curse. Just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. Uh, before give you the answer, I want to do this. I just see Terry's. I just see Terry's answer. He said it all. I'm gonna two.
Yeah, but you know what?
Wait,
You know what?
it's a week or two.
Mhm.
No, I won't.
Thank you.
Watch.
But you know what? The fact that you're responding to Terry from the chat shows me that you're searching the chat for the answer, and then you were going to claim that you didn't get it from the chat. Then why were you looking at the chat? You're cheating.
Week or two. Guess what? People make mistakes once. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I answer your question. Uh,
That is. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say,
Was Andy McDowell from Groundhog's Day. I suppose.
man, last Friday was easy. This year is hard. Damn.
Well, just relax. Take the question and just think about it.
Okay.
I suppose I think about love more than anyone really should. I'm constantly amazed by its sheer power to alter and define our lives. See, I'd be surprised if you saw this movie. I mean, maybe not. I've never seen it.
Brian, when they had my story,
I appreciate the guess. This was Kate Winslet, The Holiday. I've never seen The Holiday. It's a Christmas movie and a romantic comedy, I guess. Okay, let me try to pick one that I know you've seen and see if you guess it, okay?
yes, ma'am.
Well, it's hard to say because there's not that many that I know you've seen for sure. Hmm. Yeah, because you would say, I don't know that many romantic comedies. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I didn't see all of them. Like the one romantic comedy that you told me I've seen like so many times.
Which one?
How still I got the groove.
Okay. What else?
One, the one that you told me of, uh, uh, when Harry met Sally.
Okay.
Um, and then there was a one that the Nutty Professor,
Okay.
one and two.
Okay. Maybe you've seen this one. Please, baby. Please, baby. Please, baby. Baby, baby, please.
Oh, baby. I know what it is. Oh, baby. I know it's one. Oh shit! I think it. Oh my god! It's a black movie. I know it's a black movie because I know that. I know that. I know that.
What's a black movie? Dirty Dancing.
I know it's one. I know it's one of them. Oh damn!
It's a romantic
It's on the tip of my tongue, Stella. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Please, baby. Please, baby. Please, baby. Baby, baby, please. I'm sure I'm not reciting it the way it was. I can tell you it was said by a man.
It's gonna be dancing.
Chat. Chat, you were cheating and reading the chat, but this was a movie called She's Gotta Have It, and it was said by Spike Lee. Have you seen this movie?
I've seen parts of it, but not all of it.
Not Dirty Dancing. Okay, let's see.
However, if you want to, we could do a dance off. We could do a dancing off Dirty Dancing, but I'm not doing the lift.
You're gonna do the lifts. That's iconic. You gotta do that. You gotta practice. You've been practicing with those bags. And everybody knows that my goal is to weigh 600 pounds and get on my 600-pound life. So you gotta practice lifting a lot more bags.
Yes, yes. You're the boss. Well, okay.
Okay.
We're just going up.
Yes, my birthday's coming up. Okay, here's another one. What do you call the three rings of marriage? Engagement ring, wedding ring, and in suffering. Suffering.
Oh shit!
Well,
I know. I know this is Bridal Wars.
I don't know what bridal word is, but that's not it.
Yeah, yeah. It starts. You know the one where a woman.
Okay, so this was said by Kevin Hart in a movie Think Like a Man. I think I tried.
Sorry.
Okay, let's try another one. Nobody puts save,
First person's boy. Kevin Hart is my boy.
and you still got it wrong. And you
My
let your
God,
boy down,
he's funny as fuck.
and Kevin Hart is very disappointed right now. Nobody puts baby in a corner. That's me. No, it's not me. Do you have another guess?
I know. I'm just joking.
What?
I'm joking. Uh, but it was baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Tyrese.
Nope, it's The Godfather Part 1. You got it wrong. Baby boy.
No, but yeah, I heard a lot of. I never.
Stupid dancing. I wasn't being serious. No, isn't that the most classic line?
So I've heard a lot of from about on that great movie.
Mhm.
It's two great movies. How about the tree can get off?
Yeah, that's Don Corleone didn't say it. Okay, I was joking because it was so. It's like the most obvious line. I didn't like that movie, by the way.
But the Godfather
But people
is
said,
one of the greatest movies.
okay,
And number two.
I know how you feel about The Godfather. I was talking about Dirty Dancing. Okay, okay. I knew I'd never be able to remember what Nina wore that day, but I also knew I'd never forget the way she looked. You able to remembers? Who's Nina? Of course you liked it, Terry. This is why I got this game. This is the avenue you would excel at.
Uh, rock and a hard place.
Mhm.
For a rock and a hard place up my for a rock and a hard place up my ass.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I'm not
no idea what you're talking about. Something hard up your ass. Yeah.
oh,
Yep.
usually
Mhm.
whatever. Shroom.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, this would be Steve Martin from Father of the Bride. I don't know that movie. Okay. How about this one? Bend and Snap.
Ben and Snap, House Party.
No, that's Legally Blonde.
I seen it. That movie wasn't good to me.
It was a it was a million tiny little things that when you added them all up, they meant we were supposed to be together and I knew it.
Come on, guess Pretty Woman.
Nope. It was said by a man. How about I tell you this? It was said by Tom Hanks. Guess the movie. Gump is not a romantic comedy, is it? I don't yeah, I thought I know. I'm more of a comedy now. You've seen a Sleepless in Seattle? Big. Okay. I never seen this movie, but maybe you have, okay? The rain on my car is a baptism. The new me, Ice Man, Power Lloyd. My assault on the world begins now. That doesn't sound romantic. I don't know about that.
No, but I do know that quote.
You do?
It's my combination.
I don't know about that. Was it Tom Hanks?
How about you give me
The actor who said that is John Cusack.
uh
Thank you.
I know it's that one with the uh when he's on the boat
Mm.
on the boat with this guy down named Matt, played Robert Lotion. And there was a song.
A sailboat.
Yeah, it's that one movie, and it had a great song to it, which I might sing tonight. Uh,
No, you might sing tonight.
uh, it's 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 going it's going. That movie's in my head. It's going overboard.
Say anything?
Yeah,
Not overboard. Haven't seen Overboard almost.
you know, it's one of them. It was in my head. Crazy summer.
What do you think John Cusack movie like that he's most known for?
Well, one was one crazy summer. The movie. You can get that one great song on it.
And his sister, doesn't she play the doll in Toy Story?
June Cusack.
John Cusack, yeah.
She was in that also human beings.
What was her character's name again?
And that was it was Debbie.
Debbie, yeah. Yeah, she was blonde there.
She played she, she played the nanny, then she married just for money, just to kill him. But you know,
Mhm.
there's one thing about the other family, they already dead. So you can't kill them. And
Is she dead, really?
and yeah, the white thing in the other family, uh
Mm.
um Wednesday electrocuted Buckley, and uh, during that during their practice, I was with a foreplay, and he stabbed her, and well, in the practice when he stabbed her right on the side, and she fell down, and then during that foreplay, I was going to take good into a scene, and
Well, they like being electrocuted, though. That's Dan's family. They're just quirky. Okay, I got one more. I got one more for you.
yeah, well, the guy who played um, uh, hold up, who's, what it?
Gomez?
Yeah, who played Gomez? The guy was his soul because he died of cancer this just a month after finishing values.
Jeez. Did he look cancer stricken in the movie? I don't remember that.
Oh, he was a great battle. I mean, he played a great Gomez.
Yeah, it was a great Gomez. I hate cancer.
She went over there.
Well, that's a bear that Daryl said she could have. Because before she ripped it apart when he said she could have it, so I let her play with it now. Still, so she's having a good time. She's ripping out his fluff and spitting it out. She mostly likes me to grab it because it works her muscles. She likes that. That's what pit bulls like. Um. Okay, one more.
Oh, she is strong.
I saw the way your friend Mauricio looked at me. I thought he was going to shoot me with a tranquilizer gun and tag my ear. Mhm.
God damn, that's a lot of strong. I'm gonna say, he was, he was in, what a comedy. Another guy, the comedy, that makes him look large.
I don't know what that is, but it was Shallow Hal.
Oh, that was one of the funniest black movies ever made.
Yeah. He's still putting them out. He's still funny. He's still got it.
I enjoyed that one, but it's just
School Rock.
love them in yes, in Nacho Libre.
I've never seen Nacho Libre.
He played Lucha Libre, a wrestler named Nacho Libre. Most of those wrestlers that were in are actual wrestlers. Most of a lot of them worked in the company. Well, two of them actually.
Right. Yeah, I don't know that. Do you think he's a good wrestler?
Uh, I don't know because he mostly wore his mask to the very end of the movie. Because mostly I know that had to be the stuntman. Most of those wrestlers, they were actual wrestlers. And then because let me just tell you this before I start on the prayer and the
Songs.
songs. Lucha Libre wrestling is popular.
Yeah.
Very popular. And they're popular with their masks. It's their heritage. Now, still, if you ever take off their mask during, during a match, that's disrespecting that their heritage. They, you will be you will be. Yeah, like I'm trying to talk to you. I'm looking at you, and I know you're still mad at me.
No, I was just gonna go like that. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, oh, when they, when they, when you take out the mask, man, then there's this there's a point in that heritage. Now, the only way, Stella, that they can use their mask is if they're in this one match that's called mask versus mask. The
Right.
rules are simple. Whoever loses has to take off the mask. But a lot of times there's also mask versus hair.
Can you pick your own mask in these, or do you get assigned your mask?
You can pick whatever mask you
Because
want.
I would find like a picture of your opponent's mother, either that or like a melted up mask of Captain Kirk or something, you know? And
No, it has to be it's but let me tell you this, there's also mask versus hair, meaning if the opponent who put his hair up wins, then he got if the guy loses who's not masked, then he has to have all his head shaved off.
right. Yeah, but God cares much about their hair.
And his hair versus too.
Okay, so I looked up Jack Black movies. He's in a lot of movies. He plays a panda. There's a Natural Libre. Goosebumps. Mario movies. He's in the Mario movies. The Holiday. Oh, he's in The Holiday. Is he the romantic lead with Kate Hudson? Kate Hudson. Kate. How many? Winslet.
School of
There's no way he's in Waterworld. Why does it say Waterworld?
He is Waterworld.
Really? Yeah, he's in Polito.
Um,
I didn't see that.
you're
Dead Man Walking. Polka King. I was wondering, did he ever do like a serious role? Jumanji. Mm, Muppets. Envy. Boot Train. Was he in True Romance?
Yes, but hold on a second. Jumanji was funny because it was him, Kevin Hart, and Wayne Rock.
Enemy of the State. He was in the Enemy of the State. Cable Guy. High Fidelity. John Cusack.
He was. It was
Mars Attack.
one scene. Okay.
Is there making stuff? Are they still making Jumanjis?
Yeah. Two of them.
With Kirsten Dunst. Jumanji Next Level 2019. Tropic Thunder. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
You like a good comedy? I don't blame you.
Doesn't everybody like comedies? Don't you?
Well, I do. Yeah, but some people be like, "Your stupid comedies are stupid." Okay. Not everybody does.
Stupid. If they want to call comedies stupid, then they're stupid.
Yep. So, prayer time.
Yes, Lord, yes, I know. I apologize to us, Della. And I know you possibly want me to do a better apology, so I'm going to do it now. Stella, I'm very sorry for ever seeing the please show your face more than once. I I just said that was because when I see you in those outfits, I just love to see your beautifulness. Mainly that's why I said, but
I feel that
I think
you have been like, whatever happened with your water heater situation? Did that ever get resolved?
actually, yeah, this is work, and they just finished the person of it.
So are you in a better mood now that's coming along?
Yeah, yeah, like,
Okay. I just want to make sure you got hot water. You're not having cold showers.
anyway, we just go along. Here's the bills. Tell her I'm sorry. I love you. You know, I never meant to bully you. You're everything to me, and I don't want you to be mad at me. And if people say that I'm gonna say that a week or two, no, that's not me. I love you, girl. Please forgive me.
You're going to try to find a loophole and say, I'm not going to say the thing. And you guys think I'm going to say that's the first comment you're going to write. See, I'm not going to say it. I know you. That's what you would do.
We're going to.
Okay, good. Well, then in a week from now, we'll follow up and see if you have, and we'll see.
Right.
Okay.
And else, Lord, my father also helped me with in 42, and let's pray that that comes up on the ESPN app because I've been just trying to get pay-per-views and I just
Me? Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I like that prayer a lot. What songs did you pick out for us? Amen. Amen to that.
you know, when your day comes for your birthday, can I do a special call so I can sing this one thing, the next Stevie Wonder's happy birthday?
I don't know. Because sometimes on my birthday I get sad because I've lost so much in this last year that I'm expecting I might be really sad. But I'll think about it. Okay.
Well, have you noticed that you haven't been doing that? Well, you know that, and I think I know why you haven't been doing it. Well, because I've mentioned your birthday.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about the shaking?
Yeah.
No, I did that today a lot. I had to call the electric company. When I tell you my neck has been hurting so bad from that. Oh my god. But then I felt after better about myself that I did it. I'll try to tell myself, okay, you did that before the weekend, you know. So my bills paid for the electric. Um, so that's good.
You like because
Mm.
they like cheesy in January.
How's it feeling now?
So it's been like better, better.
Yeah. You won something?
One to find the 40
Oh wow. Good job.
Michigan, and the bracket is still is on top of my mirror here in my not throwing this away.
You better not start gambling now.
No, 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 no. It's not. It's gambling. This is a plan with me and my family every March pass.
All right. Well, good job this year. Talking to a real winner.
Yep.
Okay. Song.
Okay. Here we go. This was the song I was telling you about Sorry, I'm not doing this on my other phone. My other phone that I had died.
It died. Like just the battery?
Yep. All right.
Rip this part up.
So, what I would like telling you about this is that was starring John John Cusack and Robert,
John Cusack.
because this group I still can't believe this group is still sick to this day. Because this group was a back in the 80s, at least they are to this day. Because
A hint.
because when we're if we are together, I think we already know that we all know the lessons in love.
Beatles. You know this, Jerry. You know who sings this? I don't
Not proud, was the whole truth. The lights went overboard, but the light lost the been trying to reach the sun. Sun kept drowning all the dreams that we were building. We never fulfilled them. Could be better, should be better. Oh, lessons of love. Love is over for missing hearts, tokens, hearts, and the hopes I've ever had. It's like footprints in the sand. All the homes been could be better, be better. Lessons in love.
Just love.
Time to fall us. Future will know us. We should use it. We could use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lessons in love. Group was called 42. Lessons in love.
That was beautiful. Lessons in love. Good job.
Okay, now for the second one.
Mhm.
I want fuck this.
Yeah. This.
That's the one next Friday. So if there's one I can think of off the back of my head, then shit.
Yeah. You're gonna see Michael?
I guess I guess see I guess that
I
I
want to see that
guess
movie with the sheep.
I guess it's time to get vibrated. I guess it's time to get vibrated. I guess it's time to get good vibrations.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
feel it, baby.
Yeah. I feel it.
I can too.
Mm.
Come on, swing it. Come on, swing it. Come on, swing it. Come on, swing it, Stella.
Yeah, swing it.
2, 3.
Swing it, Philo.
Let's rock and roll, Stella.
Good vibrations.
Yo, it's about that time to rip folks and deliver to the mind. Gonna get mine to get yours. All the kids back from on the sport. I just like these giant faces. They get like, well, I ain't figuring, but it is the entire nation. Black, white, red, brown, feel the vibrations. Come on. Feel it, Stella.
Yes,
Feel
I
the
feel like it's
vibrations.
vibrations. Yep. Mm. People don't know that the female on this is Mariah Carey. Get the box. Go get the box.
It should feel like sun kiss. Really want to undermine this. One more. Groove. It's you for you. And the dog is to the ground. The real vibration, Stella. Come on, girl. Feel it, girl. Feel the vibration, Stella.
Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it.
Hold up, Bella. I got that.
Yes, I'm watching.
Hey, yo. Yo, feel it, break it down.
Mm.
Feeling is really like this. And feeling is really a vibration. That's his wishes. The lovely girl named Stella, and she is so vibration. He can be so vibrating every time. Because Stella is feeling the vibration. Come on. Yeah, man. That's why I added a feeler to the mix.
Yeah, I noticed that was good improvisations.
Yep.
Thank you. Those were very fun songs.
Please,
That was a great call, and I appreciate your apology, that your gameplay. You are on tonight. Good luck. Enjoy your wrestling. We'll talk to you later. Love you. Mwah.
You just load in tomorrow. Let's just pray on that.
Load in. Prayer.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Good night. Love you.
Okay.
Mwah.
Good night. Bye bye.
Yes, we gotta pray that it loads in. This phone can't hear my voice at all. I realize, like, after like this week that I can't at all hear my voice, like trying to talk to a person, and um the answer, they were like, hello, hello. I'm like thinking it's like a spam call or a prank call or something. I don't know. Then I wasn't saying anything because I had tried to pay my that's not the phone you guys call it anyway, just realizing my mortgage, and every time it was like, say yes if you want this, or say like why you're calling, and I'm like, to pay anyway. And they were like not hearing me, and I realized because that phone, even though they recognize, is like dead, the sound, you know. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I'm sitting on the floor with my dog making a mess. What's up with you?
Watching the weather.
What's up with the weather? Why are you watching the weathers?
Oh well, there's a big tornado outbreak just north of me.
So, are you concerned about a tornado going through your house?
Oh no, I already had that
When?
26, 20 years ago.
Oh no, I just realized the instructions to one of these games. I possibly gave it to the dog to destroy. Hold on, I'll be right back. Feel stop. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, so I didn't open these cards yet, but I think what you do is okay, this is called This Company Will Change the World, like it's the startup game, Silicon Valley Startups. But so I pull cards, um, and reading like what these cards are, you have to give me a pitch for that business, okay? So fortunately the cards are numbered. Are you up for some improvisations?
Okay.
Okay, so that's one, two. Okay, so there might be a lot, but that's because there are multiple of each variety, which is good. Ew. Do you ever get a wedge in your butt?
Mm,
You ever be out and you want to pick your wedge and you can't pick your wedge because like people could be looking, and you try to find a corner and it's like annoying. You told me you had rancid underwear. I mean, don't they get like up your butt sometimes?
mm, sometimes, but I imagine that your underwear would be like heaven.
Well, if you're walking around and like your buttocks, the underwear goes into the krakens, and then it's like, ow, I feel the wedge and I want to pull it out so it's flat around the bottom, right? And you can't because somebody's going to be looking and be like, hey, I see a girl picking on a wedge. And then they're going to film it and put it on. What are the kids posting on these days? MySpaces?
Sure.
Okay. Um, is this the money card? Or I don't know what Gams is, but okay. Okay, so I'm going to give you the pitch. Or no. Yeah. I'm going to give you the company name, Greeky, and it's a type of vehicle. Your target user is um time travelers, and your industry is insurance. Go.
You ever wanting to just go back in time before that crazy accident? Yeah, with Crocky, you can do that.
Wow, you're great at selling insurance to time travelers. Or
You ever want go back in time and then pull over and get that girl's number? I can do it, Crocky.
now you can do it. What was this one? Or the hot trends. Okay, so we'll do it. Okay. Oh no, my cards. Okay. So your company's name is Go. Wait, hold on. Why does it say plus ask someone for a verb? So I guess you make up a verb. Go something. Give me a verb. Give me a verb.
Uh, Go fish.
Okay. Go Fish is your company name. Your target user is uninteresting people, and your industry is snake milking. Go.
You ever had a hankering for some snake milk? Well, go fish this into your local cabinet now and get some go fish.
Go Fish for snake milk. Yeah, it works. Can I try one?
You know who? Okay.
Okay, here we go. Ask for a noun plus code. So should I pick a noun? Okay. A noun is bird. Bird code. Target user mimes who can't stop talking. Industry. Bodybuilding. They also have these cards for hot trends. I don't know if we pick one. This one says the grid, but I don't know what the grid is. Do you?
Like what the energy is.
The energy?
The grid. Something.
Okay. Bird code. Mimes can't stop talking. Bodybuilding. Almost grid.
You ever want to get the mind?
Stop. I've never seen a mime in person. Okay. So we want the mimes to shut up. Bird code. No, wait, they're the target users. So we want them to buy it, right? In the bodybuilding industry. Oh my god, this is harder than you make it look. Okay. That's okay. Well, I don't know anything about bodybuilding industry, which is fine because you want the mimes to do it because then they're going to be like really strong and they can run away from the grid because the grid will electrocute them. And the bird code will um help you be strong and you will not have to be on the grid and be electrocuted. Will you buy my company? You know what I thought of noun and I
I
thought,
know.
oh, what's a noun? Is that like an animal? And I thought of an animal and I thought of bird. That's why I called it bird.
I don't know. He was.
Are Cuban?
Yeah, I think Mark Cuban buy it.
Do you ever watch that show, Shark Tank?
No.
I'm gonna have to practice this game more. What's this one? Rude. The feedback game for the socially incorrect. So how long does the tornado warning usually go about for?
Well, it can last probably about a good hour, 2 hours. If you're like me, who was watching it when the tornado was over, the cone, you're seeing the scratches of it. It actually went up to the cone. That's heartbeat, uh, and actually they're around where my brother was.
Oh, so now you're concerned about him.
No, not therapy. I think it's okay.
The main thing is that you guys go in a basement, right? If there's a tornado warning.
Oh no, not me. I have to go either into the bathroom or in the hallway.
Really?
This is a single floor room or single floor house.
Is it the time of year that they happen? Occasionally?
Tornadoes can happen anytime.
I thought it was the heatless something. I don't know. I don't see any instruction. Is it so something hashtag? Hold on. Hotshot hashtag. No, wait. What are these ones? Oh, okay. Hashtag. What does that mean? I don't think this came with rules. So maybe I could look up how to play, but otherwise we'll just figure it out. Because this just says notebook paper, and then the guy who wrote the ending to Lost. I don't know what.
Oh,
Okay.
that's extremely controversial since people hated the ending of Lost.
What was the ending to Lost?
They're all in purgatory.
Purgatory.
Not dead.
Uh-oh.
That's the TV show with the herb playing on the island, and the joke is if they're on that island, they're off the island. Who knows? I never watched it.
You never watched it?
No, I just heard through the grapevine.
Oh. That's not your type of show? You like Star Trek?
I mean, it is technically sci-fi, but it's this kind of. I mean, it's it's too long. It's one of those shows that could have been like a good miniseries.
Okay. It's not coming up how to play this game. It's like it says rude feedback game, and people are like, what to do when you get rude feedback? No, this is a game. What are the instructions? Okay, we'll figure it out.
So you want to hear an interesting story? In the meantime,
Yeah, go ahead.
so at work today, I was asked, so how are you doing today? I used the normal, keep it on, life is good, gotta dig it, line. And this girl goes, you seem sad, a lot of times. I was like, trying to think, like, no. No, I'm just not showing my poker face,
She was hitting on you.
something, or someone told my coworker that she left it. I was like, wow, she actually looked into my soul.
Women love sad men, sad,
Mm,
emotional, soulful men that have feelings.
mm. Well, it also helps us probably 20 years younger.
Yes, but she sees into your soul anyway, regardless.
Mm,
And also maybe you seem sad to multiple generations of people.
uh,
Should we get you like one of those iron on patches that says sad man?
I'm good.
Sad boy, he slash him that is sad.
A sad, happy clown.
Yeah, sad. So what was your response to her? Yes, thank you, ma'am. I am sad.
No, I wish I was like, no, it's my poker face. I don't want, you never should, just don't let people, you're happy or smiling. You gotta keep that poker face going. But it's like, oh my gosh, she knows. She knows I'm a terrible, sad wreck.
Have you ever worked where you worked with multiple females?
Yeah, I Target.
Did they get along?
they seem, they seem to get along.
I feel like I have this thing that I realize, like, female people don't seem to like me, and it's see,
Treat them and smart.
thank you, but, um, what I mean is, like, I'm not saying that, but the thing is, like, every time I feel like I've tried to and I've essentially opened myself up, or sometimes I've just been opened up, not of my own, I've been in a vulnerable spots, um, I've been harmed by females, by women, and especially, like, at times where, like, I had the vulnerability, like, they could take advantage of me financially, cause harm to me, um, like, be cruel to me, and I feel like in this past year, I've had this happen where I was forced in situations, um, and you guys are familiar with some of them, like, probably all of them, like, and then I think about, like, on YouTube, when I had first started, I always was trying to, like, appeal to women, even when I started, like, a makeup channel, but they didn't get followers on that, and I did a channel for fashion, and then I just had male followers with that, and I try to think, "Well, I guess I should just embrace the people that support me, that wanna support me," but I wouldn't say, like the thing is, I don't believe that the reason why men are nicer to me than women overall, not always, I'm not saying that, is I don't believe it's because every single time, oh, it's because they find me attractive. I don't believe that at all. Or because I'm like a sexual competition. I don't believe that at all. It's possible for anyone that that's true for on any single situation that a person could find you attractive. Fine. Okay, fine. But well, the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like I have to just accept that other people are, like, right off the top can be hostile to me. And this video came up, and this woman was saying how, like, well, scientist, the doctor, like, whatever, it doesn't have to mean anything. How, like, a hairdresser even will cut a woman's hair shorter, like, subconsciously or even conscious, like, for sexual competition reasons, and they don't even know this woman. They could just be someone they don't know. They never see them in their life, or it's, like, hypothetically, and they'll cut the woman's hair a lot shorter than they want, like, and it's like, "Huh? Why?" And, like, because apparently they're like, "Well, because we know subconsciously that men think that you are less likely to have parasites if your hair is longer." And so to make a
Mm.
woman look more parasitic or something, cut her hair shorter. Like, I don't know, but there are things like that, and I just was, like, lining up to me, like, because there are people this year, women that have done some very horrible, and the point is, I wasn't like that toward them, and I meant no harm at all, only, like, gave and gave and gave, and still it's not enough. There was just, like, a direct, like, um, looking to harm me, to inflict harm from me when I didn't feel that way there, and it was the opposite. And that so then I was wondering if you worked environments with women, like, if they felt that way, like, competitive, or if that's, like, you've in your experience that you've seen that, like, as normal, because I just feel like that's how it's been for me, and, men, I feel like, have been overall nicer. I'm not saying, "Oh, men are always so nice to me." Not true. They're just not as secretly hostile. That's the creepy thing too, is I had to find out later, like, it wasn't as direct. It was like, "Wait a minute, they hated me the whole time. They secretly were hurting me and willing to the whole time." Like, that's like, what's the word for that? Ah, I don't know. I just thought I don't think them I don't know if you guys, like, as a man, maybe they're like you guys are just directly be like, "Hey, I don't like you." But, like, with a woman, you know what? I bet if I went there and I was like, "Hi, I find you a very sexually erotic man. And then a woman will come and push me out of the way and be like, "5 years, bitch." And it's like, see, just to compete to win. I'm like, well, there, there might be a crazy bitch, but you know, it just seems to
So,
be.
so kind of a deep reference. Blood Potion #9, the movie, mentioned a couple times. Sandy Bullock, yeah,
Mhm.
and at the climax of the movie, um, this one woman shows up and um, has like a large uh, take of the potion, and she storms into Sandy Bullock's wedding, and it turns the men on, and it enrages the even elderly of women. You know, you can see it reading their lips. You know, bitch. You know, I think it's just kind of like those primal instincts of you know of survival, or you know you know, trying to be queen on the mountain for somebody or something like that. I mean, like even in well, I'm just talking out of ass. So I guess it's kind of prime eat meat.
Notice that, like online, the women's that are most popular with women, they're still catty and nasty about them anyway, but they're not like the most desirable to women. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of like the women that are the more successful in like beauty makeup space. Who's that one with the Boston accent on the TikTok? I don't know, but she looks very unfortunate, and um maybe it's good I don't say her name. But like I don't understand how it would be considered mating competition. Like I don't think everything comes down to like mating competition, but this woman was saying how I guess because a woman could have a baby limited, that if a woman directly stops them from being able to mate, like you can make more damage than with a man, like because he could do like a lot more. I don't know, like something like that. And how a woman will look, it's not competition, it's like your own family because those are your genetics. But I just don't understand that way. Like whereas um I mean I guess on some particular situations, sure. Like that's why I don't understand why people be having nannies or something like I don't know, like because you want the bottles or whatever for the kid. But all then again, nannies, I heard people write like if you're less attractive, you're more likely to get hired as a nanny, probably because of that. But it doesn't need to be cruelty. Like, and I'm talking about even in situations doesn't seem like that at all would be. Like you preemptively want someone to have shorter hair that you don't even know, that you never even met. That's that's weird. But like and then I'm sure that there's an argument that some of it has to do with men and they the patriarchy makes us like compete or whatever. If the chicken's and the egg and the patriarchy is the one that's first. Um, I don't know. I'm sure again in some situations they're like, oh, look at these women compete, but in the things that happened to me, that wasn't happening. Like tell you for example, this one person I'm thinking of, I feel in hindsight she hated me and she wished me harm. And the scary thing is what's really scary is that I didn't realize it. Is that it was very phony, it was very sneaky. And I was convinced that if I only meant good intentions, that would happen also back. And in hindsight, realizing that all along they hated me, I'm left with this like innate fear of uh most situations with women now. Like, I'm even questioning, like, I have always wanted a female doctor, and I look back in hindsight and I'm like, when my back was broken and I went to my doctor, um, she never wanted me to, like, get an X-ray or anything, or, like, they didn't seem to have as much concern, and I when I got, like, actually X-rayed and the other doctor, because the one had left the practice, before then, so the doctor I had then, another female, told me at first that there wasn't anything, and then when I asked her about my back, then she found it. What I mean is, I actually wonder if I would ever got better treatment from a man because I'm not, what is this weird sexual competition, whatever? Because again, I would say, well, I wouldn't be like that and I'm not like that. I'm not sexually competing with anyone at all. But it's like, doesn't matter. I almost want to try it as like a personal experiment because especially if it's your health. But anyway, I think because you bring up a lot of stories about like work and stuff, and I guess I was just wondering if that, I guess because you're a man, people be competing for you or something? Um,
The
Men are different though, I think, because they're
they
well, like, do you ever say to a guy at work, "Hey, that's an attractive woman. I would like to compete with you sexually for her."
most times we say some color remarks, yes, but more. I'm not going to fight over my coworker for somebody. Um, or hard saying, but it's like, um,
There are women, they won't like me, like, right now, like, they won't see it even come on this page because they're all, like, guys here. Even though I'm not really any reason, but that's just how I've always been. And again, I hate to say that because I am really not implying that I'm more attractive than any other woman, and I'm not. Like, I don't believe I would be better in the bedroom. I don't know. I don't believe I would be. I don't believe I'm better, like, I'm not, because it's, I don't know how to say that without coming off the, like, women are just so jealous of me. Why? Mm, but, like, I'm maybe I'm some, yeah.
like my past situations. It's like, oh, I wasn't what not. They have the money, what they have the hair, they have the uh, social uh, wealth that this person wanted. Um,
You know what makes me think in hindsight with that Britney, all you needed to do was, pay some woman, not an escort, like, for the sexualities of it, but to go, "Hey, like, I just pretend to date me," and apparently it's like, "Well, wow, I'm very jealous because this woman is interested in you. Maybe I'll take another look." And it's like, "What about me on my own merit?" No, it's on her approval merit of you.
what is she
A social experiment. What?
point?
Are you asking me to be your escort?
I see my fake girlfriend.
What? Okay. And would you take pictures online and put it on your walls, your online
Uh,
walls?
I'll put it on my picture on Facebook.
Yeah, and say hello to anyone that's watching, but especially women that I know in my past. Do you feel different about me now at this moment? Because this female approves of me.
Especially since
I wonder what people would be like, she's just using you. She's like she she seems
oh,
like a bitch. A
oh,
bitch.
uh, she's using it for views. That's how.
Yeah, I want you to get on my channel, bring up those views. I think
Yeah,
that also, like, for example, and I have to think like this, guys, because it's like I've learned this year. Like, it's very unfortunate, but I have to be protective of myself. And I mean, I feel like the minute I'm open up for it, that happens. But so when I'm saying this isn't because I think this way, and that's why I know other people do. I know it might seem like that, but it's not true. Okay, so but what I'm about to say, when women come on my page And that will happen if it just starts getting more views. Like, if all of a sudden, like, this video got, like, 1,000 people in the chat, then you start to see women be like, "Oh, hi," and they'll at you guys, especially if anybody tips, because then they'll know, like, "Oh, this is a person that tips," and then they'll go and write them on their page, and, like, I've never done this. I wouldn't just this is what I've seen. So they'll come into this group and say, "Okay, here are the people that can support her. She's getting views right now. How can I siphon from her to myself?" And that's why you guys know to be like, ban, ban, block, block. Because why are they not here right now? They're not actually give a shit. It's about you guys and taking. So it's like it's a direct hostility. Even if it seems to be like, oh wow, this person's really being nice to Stella. Like, no, they're directly competing sexually for you guys against me. And I know that sounds like wild, like the layers of thought that you have to think, but it's like, I don't want to think this. I'd love to be like, hey girls, you want to play? But it's not, they're not to be trusted. They're not looking for my best interest. They don't want to be my friend. And I believe me, I wanted to feel that. And I've gotten harmed so badly by wanting to think that. But it's not true. Like, it's out for themselves, what they can do. And I feel sad about that fact, but it's all like to be self-protective. And that's why, like, you might feel that way, right, like on the phone right now, to be like, oh, why would a woman be doing that? No, they will be adding you right now. If you go in the chat and this video is having more views right now, um and they see it as something worth siphoning with. And that's the other thing too, it's the copying. They see you as a competition, so it's like, "Let me study you. Let me like," and that's, I'm sorry, I get so scared because if somebody competing with you, like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, I'm just, like, sitting here and it's like, "For your resources, for your job. Look at your light is on. Were you able to pay your electric bill this month? Well, we're gonna compete for that money, okay?" Like, that's really scary. But, like, yeah, I feel like, it's kinda heavily on my mind with my birthday this week of, like, lessons I've learned this year. And that's one of them that's really getting to me because I keep looking for any way to be convinced that that's not true. Um, and I don't see how it's safe for me to pretend that it's not true right now. And when I look back on my life, I'm like, shit, he's always been this way. I remember I went with my neighbor to the Dunkin' Donuts. She was helping me to do laundry. This is in Florida. And the project that I lived in, they didn't have washer and dryer, or they did it, like, at a area. So she got me a Dunkin' Donuts, and we're in line, and I'm like, "I really appreciate it," because 'cause we're gonna get, like, a coffee first or donut or something. I just remember being in line, and I go to stand behind her, and she points in front of me, and she says, "It's so funny how, like, the minute you stand here," or she might have described it as, like, a young, attractive woman, right? How this happens. And she grabs like, the woman in front of me grabs the man that's with her, like, let's say her boyfriend, his hand, holds him, they're squeezing, she puts his and, like, I'm supposed to pick up that this has anything to do with me. Like, me going to the laundromat to do laundry, like, getting a Dunkin' Donut, like, I'm not, and I'm just, it comes back in my mind that, like, this has always been there, and I was in no at all thinking of any woman's boyfriend of anything. Doesn't matter. Like, it was like, I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, I'm no threat," right? Not looking to get pregnant, nothing, not this, got whatever, but it doesn't matter. So there's already, like, a hostility, like, I'm a threat. But when you're seen that way, imagine how that works with getting a job. Imagine how that works with moving in life at all. Like, if people are hostile, it really can bring you down. It sucks, but look at me now.
Clench her hand, close her, be like, look what I got. Look what I got, and you don't. I got an ice cream, yo. I got an ice cream, and you don't.
We should do that. I'm thinking we need to make a documentary of a social experiment. Let's take this unfortunate loser man, no offense, it's just for promotion, okay? Who can't who is looking to get like this woman. Let's see if things change. If this escort, hey, no offense.
He he, he brings her up to the Midwest. She is or not to the end.
Tornadoes.
She hunkering down together to veil sirens of fire. Find out.
I'm not advocating for no women in a workplace. That's the thing, because I am a woman, and it's hurt me to be like kicked out of volunteering, to be kicked out of places like. And then looking back, and it's like, what have I done? Nothing. Like, I was preemptively hated before anybody even knew me in certain situations. It's like, I haven't done anything, and I didn't mean anything. Like, not only was I not a threat then, I never would have been, and I mentally am not, like, um it's not in me to be that way. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe people would say, "Oh, but you could be temptation anyway, and you don't put temptation around a person." Like, I don't know. I mean, I've heard situations. People say there's studies that say women in a group, or is it men in a group, or both, the most that will compete for like the most sexually desirable. Oh, I think it could be women to men, because I heard someone call it like summer camp hot, and like, oh, they're the hottest one at summer camp, but you go back to school and you're not interested. But it's like in an office, oh, they're the competition for this person, and so if they're the summer camp hot guy, then you don't want them there. Like if you're a guy or vice versa, I don't know. Like I'm not saying women shouldn't have jobs. That's not what I'm getting at. I don't mean anything less for women at all. Like I don't even mean to like be insulting of my own gender. Like I don't. I'm saying I hate this. I would like this to stop. But where I am now, I feel frightened, like for my own safety. And I feel scared of what's going to happen to me in the world. And like in every set, I was bullied from the Jack in the Box. When I work in the Macy's, like all my commissions were taken by other women. Like I just don't feel safe in the world with men or women generally, but mostly I feel at least men I think might be more upfront than a woman can be very conniving. And if I don't see that coming, then I could be in like a world of trouble. And yeah, that's uh that's just like a hard one to swallow right now.
Also, here's this kind of another analogy. I always refer as my high school as present. It's space it. Public schools are prisons, and you can go in the first day of school. Oh, joy to the world, everything else. Then come out on the last day of school. You know, all right, I'm around the best mofo here. And some come out, you know, start just tattoos. You know, and give everybody the evil eye. You know, there's that.
To appear
That
tough, because it's like a prison.
you get desensitized, desensitize your surroundings. You know, make sure you're not gonna um, get the wool pulled over you, so to speak.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's hard. I don't do well in whatever surroundings. I get scared. I get scared to make that phone call today with the electric company. And I'm not trying to say like, "Oh, men are just so much better than women." Like, I just hate dealing with. I'm saying this world is tough. This hard. This world is scary. Like maybe most people are not on your side. Maybe you got to find some people who are genuine, like not like friends. Some girls, like you seen the movie Mean Girls, like that's based on a reality, you know. And maybe this world is so tough that we can't just be like, but why can't we just say, "Oh, I learned a lesson. No, trust women, trust men." Oh wait, no, that's not like foolproof. Or like, no, it's like I've learned a lesson that this world can be so dark sometimes, and so like you just want to hide in this little corner. You just want to be like Is there anybody that doesn't mean me bad to talk to in this scary, scary world? Um, yeah, it's like everyone right now is running around outside naked with a machete, except like you, me, and the guys in the chat. This is our
Yeah, but the thing you can simply go around naked a machete.
well, you know what I mean. It's like barbaric, kind of like dog eat dog, kind of this the darkest side of nature sort of idea. Like the idea that I'm can't just trust, that I can't just say, "Oh, I'm sure they mean me no harm because I don't do any harm." Isn't that great? No, actually. And I think it might be a bit different for you, like as a man. Um, I don't know. I've never walked in your shoes. I'm sure you have your own struggles, but this particularly is like, yeah, I know the world isn't this all sunshine and roses, but
Well, maybe channel maybe. Come on.
know that if I showed up there tomorrow, that your mom's like, "Who is this, Joe?" And and then
She
I go to work to pick you up after work, and I'm like, "Hi, yeah, we're gonna go see the movie," and people don't come out of the woodwork. Women like, "Who is she?"
no, they'd be like, Jesus, you guys fucking that. Wow.
That
Yeah, like a lot of the customers be like, oh my god, this raging asshole. Sometimes he he's going home with that smokestack. Oh wow, what the hell? What the hell? We're not looking at him for. And the guys at work would be like, yeah, you go, Joe. Although I'd be like, gentlemen, this is the legend I've been talking about. My California girl.
a legend. How you been doing with the
Don't let
soda?
uh, did kind of relapse today. I only had 2 bottles of pepper zero.
How did that feel? Good. You fell off the wagon.
I mean, if you call it falling off the wagon, uh, I had a hard night last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it,
A lot of people say they run into that too, of like, you're trying to do like health, especially like I feel like women, they say that, oh, if they lose weight, then people will be kind of competing with them too and say things about them and or maybe be like, look at them or treat them different because of their size. And it's like, well, wait, or and some women say, oh, if you support a person who's heavier, then that's because you are competing for men. You know what I mean? Like, and that can get really weird. Like, um, I see a lot of videos of like celebrities helping children that have cancer, and a lot of certain like, medications and cancer medications can make a child get really big person. And I don't think like, oh, like, why are you reposting this picture? That child doesn't deserve to be seen, or you're just doing it because you want her to be happy. It's like nobody's thinking that. That's weird. Like that's weird to think like if you don't tell them people to hide it underground, despite what they're going through.
it's kind of like politicians are coming out to work for to support people in the union, uh, but it's like, okay, where are you assholes going to be when this all is over? Nowhere near us.
Politicians have
They're
come to
just using
your job,
uh,
the school.
only to yeah, to come to the school. They've been like representatives becoming like, we have to stand with this union against this really cheap um like chancellor. She's not coming to the table. Yada yada yada. And yet this is and yet uh, my boss had to call police on these protesters because they were blocking food truck.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
And
I guess there's an election probably in November, so you'll see that more and more as the year gets closer.
I mean, also school years has like 2 weeks left, and these assholes are not gonna
Get that in.
be walking around in summertime. They probably these teachers they're all teachers anyway, so they'll be
Right.
all they're at home bitching. I haven't got my paycheck yet. I guess who got my guess who got a paycheck? I did.
You don't spend it all in one place on rent. Soda. Yeah, I want to see that sheep movie. Sheep Detectives. Got a big popcorn and watch the sheep solve a murder mystery. That's
You know,
I'm all about that.
you know what?
What?
I think I can pull some strings.
Serious.
We can me, you, driving all by ourselves. I can pull some
Ah.
strings.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if in the summer you want to like. I mean, I have a nice theater nearby. Like, they have air conditioning. They have reclining seats. Even
Yeah, but for $8 you get 2 movies, or $9.
you get to pick the
Two
two.
movies. I mean, I think for a couple bucks, I can the owner I can um, um, give him a couple movies. Like, hey, would you play this if I give you like $200?
So you would bribe them to show the drive-in movie.
Yeah, if I have a date, like, hey, here's
Are
$200.
you accustomed to bribing people for things?
I mean, it's very romantic, and um, being alone in a nice setting, and knowing you don't have to worry about other people, checking their phones, munching on popcorn, or getting up during the middle of a portion scene. You got
Does your back ever hurt at work or from working all day? Standing?
uh, back dentist stuff,
Yeah.
always the one.
Your
And
legs?
what sucks more is like um, ankles and knees and shit like that, because uh, just standing water where you have to just walk really softly so you don't slip and fall.
And I'd be like, "We're not
Yeah,
paying you to sit. Are you paying me to damage my body?" They'd be like, "Yeah, we don't care."
yeah. Actually, I are damaging my
"Yeah,
body.
you're paying me to suffer and feel pain." "Yeah, we are." Like, what are you
I
gonna
mean,
do? "We're gonna blow up
cuts
this toilet paper."
cuts and burns comes with the territory.
Cuts and burns, yeah. I don't know, man. This is why people go crazy, and I just thought the pain, like psychologically, and I have that, that's probably why you want the insurance, maybe not on your feet as much. Pace it. Good job.
You know, I need to find a good place to get a foot massage.
I mean, they have things you can have massage your own feet. Put them in
Yeah,
the water. I mean, I think if you got a pedicure, they'll massage it too. And that's not that expensive if you wanted.
yeah, it'd be like in Dumb and Dumber
They
where
put that.
they're taking a sand grinder to my toenails.
You gonna be okay with the tornadoes? You wrote it out.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine about that. Yeah,
You
I
gonna
mean,
watch wrestling tomorrow, like Arthur?
no, I don't. Uh, I kind of lost some interest in um, wrestling. I just like my old stuff.
All right. Well, I'll let you know if I get a new computer eventually, so I can use you for views, and you can come on and podcast with me. That's my plan.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna talk to Jerry before I get too tired. But thank you for
All right,
calling. It's always so much
all right,
fun. Stay safe. Love
all right.
you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Jerry. As a man, I bet I feel more safe. I envy that. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, precious.
So I was not talking about you, but I remember when those other women, they tried to get me to move to a dirt hut. They took my car for a while. They were pressuring me to move in with them. And my whole world was like, what? Was like having so much trouble. Um, Sometimes if I talk to a woman on the phone and they don't see me or anything, like it can be somewhat better. But even I think just hearing a man's voice, it might be different, better for them. But then there was the other person that I really thought was my friend, and I had to really learn, like, she did not see me that way. She did not have good feelings toward me, and I couldn't understand until I did, and it was like, I think really still hurt about that, and trying to come to terms with the how safe you can feel if people can be so fake and really mean you harm when you think it mean you good, then what about if you thought it was even neutral? Um, and maybe it's always been that way, but, um then once you see that and you look around, it feels like, well, actually, let me ask you. Well, I can't really because you get really secretive with work, so I can't ask you in the job you're in now if the women are competitive. But um, and maybe you won't even necessarily know. It's like maybe some things are more subtle and you wouldn't totally pick up on it. Like if it's like a sexual competition, what would someone say if they're like, "Oh, she she looks nice today," and you'd be like, yeah, it's just such a shame, about, um, you know, uh, her her boyfriend or say like to say like, "Well, they have I saw her with a guy," or if they're like, "Oh, this is a shame because I think she's got, like, some, like, health concern. I don't wanna be too personal." Like, some way that you think, "Oh, maybe they're just being nice," but they're instead like, they're being concerned, but really it's like and I don't wanna say when always when women are showing concern that it's fake either. That's the thing is, like, sometimes if somebody loses a lot of weight, it genuinely is concerning. Like, a lot of people don't like to see when their parents get, like, really thin and they think that they're gonna die. Um, and it's like, this is concerning, like, you need to put on weight. You need to eat something. But then it's also sometimes the people are like, "Oh, I'm concerned," if you have, like, a disorder, and sometimes maybe it's like, that's just completely phony, you know?
So,
But
wait, it's like opposite. Um,
well,
if you
people
say,
gain and lose
if you
weight
say
because we're not, like,
so,
born and given, like, a weight that you're gonna be the every minute of your life, you know? We're living and not robots. If you get this pound robot, it should stay the same. But a person is we're alive. So don't be hard on yourself. But how's your back doing? I know with your job, I mean, you're always working your body. They have you going up the hill.
I'll make a decision.
That's where my spine up like here. A sudden move, yeah. They should pay for you to have some physical therapy. Um, they have to know it will be getting to you after all this time working like that. It's like a physical endurance. How long can you last? And not even can, it's how long do do you? So, did you watch Beef?
Get trouble getting it. Uh, watch. I got lost. Just gonna have it things on. After working, I was like, that's what I gathered from it though.
Okay.
This may sound silly. I don't, but it's like to me, it reminds me of I didn't see all of them, but I used to see like one of these crazy movies when Danny DeVito and he be in these situations where everybody's scheming on it.
Gaming.
It's a comedy type of thing. Uh, each other.
What's it about? I'm not good at talking about these things without giving spoilers. Like, maybe if I did like a video and I edited and all that out, but like, so if you want to know, like,
Okay,
if you're
let's
willing
see.
to take spoilers, I'll talk about it.
I think I don't remember.
You okay?
That's a club. Remember, that's awesome. It was like a boss. I think he was boss, and he was like giving out a speech, and his wife was with him.
Mm.
Something that was like showing that like they looked like they were having a good time. When they got together, they looked like they wanted going at each other's throats.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to see more people review it so I can see what people's thoughts are on like the ending and what it means and stuff. Because okay, so I'm gonna spoil some stuff for you, even if it's inadvertent. Okay, so
You can spoil it. Okay.
so it opens, and you're right. The guy and the lady, I should get their names. The lady is played by Carrie Mulligan. Um, so the country club, he is I'm gonna get his name. He is a mm, this is Rotten Tomatoes. I'm just trying to pull up the cast. Um, if they casting crew. Let's see. Can I Oscar Isaac. So I was gonna say Oscar. He is the general like manager, yeah, GM of the country club. And Carrie Mulligan is his wife. So Lindsay and Josh. Okay, so Josh and Lindsay. And then there's Ashley and Austin. So you first, I think you see Ashley and Austin. They're working there at the club and they're walking and they kiss each other and you see their shirts that's like they work here. And it's Josh and Lindsay are like, "Oh, thank you for coming to this. Was it for the bees or the frogs? It's some like charity. Like we were organized this." And so you see like Josh and Lindsay are also like fake happy and oh, okay. And they're they're going home and then these two people that like are members of the club, this husband and wife, um I don't see them in the maybe I can see them in the cast. Um the chairwoman, Troy and Ava. Okay. Troy and Ava talk to Josh and Lindsay and they're like, "Oh," or to Josh, like, "Aren't you going to come on the PJ and like let's go out or something for like." And so then and he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then Lindsay and Josh get in the car and you can see like their marriage is like she's like, "It's my birth. It's going to be my birthday." Like you didn't even tell them it's my birthday. They go home, they have this huge fight, and it in comes out things like apparently she had an inheritance and he gave it all to like his sick mother. Yeah. And this fighting of how, but she was told like they were gonna have build like this bed and breakfast. They had a dream. So it's like all their the wants of the marriage. They weren't, like, satisfied, and they haven't had sex in a year, and he's like or she's like, "A year." It's like, "It's been only 11 months." It's just all and then you see they had forgot their wallet there, Josh forgot his wallet at the club. So Austin and Ashley are driving back to give him their wallet, and when they're there on the porch, they see through the window this fight, golf clubs, like, they're so Ashley records it to get to, like, a police, puts the wallet there, and then they see through the window, Josh and Lindsay, that they're being recorded. And that's where you get the beef of the season starts mainly between the husband and wife. And it seemed to me that first episode, that that Josh and Lindsay were being played against Austin and Ashley. Like they had this like perfect couple because they were like, I love you so much. And they're like saving up money to get married. So the more that you get into the season as it unfolds, like um having to do with things of issues of money, how like actually like Josh and Lindsay didn't really have as much money. They couldn't get like in the bed and breakfast, but they were still somewhat above Ashley and Austin. And the problem is like Lindsay starts or this new owner was coming in because this Korean chairwoman, and she was like going to be a new owner, and he had to like Josh being the GM of her place. Um, and so when the Koreans come in and she's like a billionaire. So there's a whole storyline that has to do with her husband, who's a surgeon who kills someone in Korea. Like he's a plastic surgeon. Has to do with it's like it's like how the storylines spring out, but ultimately in the end, how it gets there is Josh goes to prison, like in Korea or whatever. Like Lindsay is remarried to somebody else and, like, watching in the bathroom, like, when he gets out of prison and he doesn't wanna know, like, where she lives, so he's in prison, but Austin essentially, like, the chairwoman, he has blackmail on her where they were gonna go to the police to show that this chairwoman was covering up a murder, but instead, when he went in the beginning of just being, like, this nice guy who wouldn't kill a fly to doing this, and you see it's a great scene where you see it turn in his face because he's gonna go see Eugenie, and he says he loves her, this Korean woman, and he's gonna be with her and bring this black man, and he's like, "Hmm," and then you see something in his face, and you realize, like, what's going on? Like, do you think it's gonna end here?" And actually, he takes the thing that for the blackmail, negotiates with the chairwoman, and in the end, Ashley is the GM, and Austin and they have the kid, um, and they go to the car, and it's the same couple, Troy and Ava, that are like, "Oh, yeah, let's go in the PJ," and you see that they swap places, and they're just as unhappy as the original couple, and it's like, I don't understand, like, the meaning of all of it, and especially, like, the scene in the end where the chairwoman is over a grave of her ex-husband or the one that passed away first because she was remarried to the surgeon, and she's talking to him about, like, life and cycles, and, then it goes like a circle, and around it, you see scenes play out from, like, the series or places, but they're in, like it's a grass area, and so it's, like, stages set up in the grass where they're playing out parts of, like, the show, and I'm like, I'm trying to understand, like, what this means because I don't wanna say I hate the ending if I don't totally understand it. I was hoping that Josh and Lindsay would end up together still and happy, or that there would be some but I'm not really happy with, like, anyone's ending exactly. Certainly not, Burberry's, the dog. Um, but there's, like, so much to it, and that's why I was thinking, like, "Can someone please explain what you're supposed to get out of it?" But
You saw the complete season?
oh, yeah, I saw it half of it one night and half of it the next day. Yeah. Well, yeah, I binged it. There's only 8 episodes. 2 days, yeah. But, it's not like Beef season 1 with Ali Wong and but the Korean, like, it's from a Korean guy, so that's what I'm wondering is if there's elements of, like, Korean culture that I'm not getting. So I wanna see his podcast or whatever about this because yeah.
No, plus it was.
Mm,
See, so episode two, and episode two will play better than episode one, and I would figure that I would go back to episode one if I could. Uh, the next time.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know if it's one to, like, sleep to well, maybe. I mean, some people like to sleep with the TV on, whatever. Um, but it's been so many years, like, in the making since the last one that I don't could ChatGPT explain it, really? I would love to know, like, okay, let's see. Well, I don't have it on this phone, but explain maybe there's one of those videos that'll be Beef Season
yeah,
2 explained.
so far I just have it for
Beef Season 2, ending explained. Yeah.
two.
No,
No,
this is, Netflix.com. It's right where it starts, it ends, sings Phoenix over the final scene of Beef Season 2. Okay. In the finale's epilogue, viewers are confronted by a familiar scene. We're back at season two's central setting, the Monte Vista Point Country Club. Yeah, in California, I think in Ojai. Much like the opening few minutes of the season premiere, there's a fundraiser afoot. Loyal member Troy once again grabs his wife Ava a drink, and the club's general manager, alongside their spouse, delivers another well received speech. The ants are quite literally marching along. But Josh and Lindsay aren't the ones on the podium as they were in episode one. Beef jumps 8 years into the future, and former underling employees Ashley and Austin have seamlessly stepped into their predecessors' footsteps. Complete with simmering tension on the drive home in a luxury vehicle, Ashley is now the general manager, and Austin's job to smile for club members as he holds their son. Still, Melton cautions viewers against assuming they know everything about Ashley and Austin's marriage from a single scene. It's all our perception. Someone can be tired and everyone thinks they hate their life, he says. It's okay for Austin not to feel like he wants to read a book to his kid because he's tired. Does that mean he's unhappy with his whole life? Josh and Lindsay are asking themselves similar questions as Beef season two ends, and one half of the formal couple tastes freedom for the first time in years while the other checks up on her ex from the wallpapered comfort of her British country home. Are they happy? What even is happiness? See, I don't understand that. Um, and how did one billionaire's plotting? Yeah, what?
they remember girl had the footage of the something that looked like there was looked like he was gonna strike her with the niner.
There's some videos. Beef season two ending explained. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to check that out.
And I think she got something. She got something out of that. They increase her pay or something.
Yeah, they increase her pay, but yeah,
They be promoted too.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think the idea that I'm still thinking about the show is a good sign. I have a lot of thoughts about it, and I think when I'd love to have other people's opinions about it because I'm just like, I mean, ideally, getting into the beginning, I'd love it if one of the couples was actually like aspirational. That's why I wanted Josh and Lindsay to make it work and stay together. And the other ones, right before they like broke up right before the end where they've been together all those years again. Like, so I wanted there to be some couple because I like romantic things and I like to be like, oh, I could be like that. Oh, they're in love. Like, but
Yeah,
instead it's like, is love even real? Not in this Korean show, but love is real, I'm sure. But it was very entertaining, especially that hospital scene towards the end in the surgeon's area, and it's only 8
yeah, but
episodes, so
you want to finish it. Me want to go to YouTube to see if they can explain, and if I could, get up to date with it. But the other part wants me to just watch it.
the love. What the hell is that? In a relationship, maybe everything. Working together as one. Your pain is my pain is your pain. Um, Maybe if the whole world, if we just loved each other. Uh, but I think with the fighting in it, with the real, like the selfishness and things that were displayed in both of them was like that's not love. Yeah. And not even both of them. If you look at the chairwoman and her husband and the speech that the husband had in the end of the chairwoman's husband, the billionaire lady in Korea, she's like, I got this guy who is 20 years younger than me, and it's just so that he could take care of me in my old age, and his health has declined more than mine. And anyway, it's
I didn't fully understand. I didn't fully get into the Korean stuff. I just woke up and found them in uh situation that
not trying to say how horrible women are, but the thing is, you say try loving them. I genuinely was. That's why I didn't see all the harm. One of those women that I said before, that the ones that wanted me in the dirt hut. This would have been in like July or one of them straight up told me to give him $600 like a few days ago. Like they texted me out of the blue for $600. I was like, you're asking me to try loving. I'm saying like the shock of it would have. Oh, thank you. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Like the shock of it would have been enough to be like, if I didn't see negative things coming, could have been even more startling. But what I'm saying is the thing with the other lady, the one. Think of how much I've given her. Think of how much. Think of how much my heart was just open of like. So it's not even that. It's a matter of uh, I I'm not go around actively wishing other people harm, but in order to care about you guys, I have to give some semblance of care about myself so that you guys like your love isn't wasted on somebody that doesn't even give a shit. You had me promise not to kill myself, Terry. So this is your fault. That's the thing. So it's like if I let these women harm me, then that's not love to you guys or myself anyway. But it's not, and I know that you're just teasing me because you're a little butthead. But it's not talking about how horrible they are. It's horrible the situation that oftentimes you have to, not even if it will always be. I don't know that it'll always be this in every situation, but just in case to kind of have your eye out for that. Like if you have a loved one and they're going for a job and maybe the process of hiring is with a woman, maybe try to ugly yourself up a bit. I'm saying this out of compassion for you and you're the woman you love. I'm trying to give her a heads up. Like maybe, you know, tack on 50 years to your age. Maybe be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got this humpback, put some padding in your back and be like, and I kind of got to walk like this, like Quasimodo, you know?" that's that's me in 6 months. So I'm just saying it's something to be aware of just in case it does, because it seems to happen. And I don't mean it as hate. You're not gonna see me, like, I don't feel like I am just shitting on women. I'm shitting on my situation, but I, um, I am a woman. I'm for the cause of people not being bullied, not being abused in their treatment by anyone, but also if out of a love for people, men included, you have to be aware if you're up against a situation where you are being competed against and you're not even aware of that. That you feel I'm not competing, but you need to know if they're competing against you. Because where does that put you? If you're like, oh, I don't have anyone in my crosshairs. Yeah, but the crosshairs you're in theirs. Their target is lasered right on you. And that's how I've always said it's like, but I don't got anyone on my laser. So yeah, but girl, it's like everyone else is seeing the red lights all over you. You gotta wake up. That's what I'm saying. What is a woman? Anyone that identifies as a woman for purpose of this explanation, because I've seen that guy, the claviculampicus guy that hammers his face. I saw a video of him openly hitting on what turned out to be a man, but identifies as a woman, and therefore the other women around could be very jealous of that person that identifies as a woman. So it doesn't matter. If you identify as a woman, it could be the same to you. Yeah. I'd be careful for all the guys saying, like, if I was a woman, I want to be an attractive one. Bitch, no, you don't. Where do you anyway? I don't know. I told you I would be watching it when it came out, and I did. So there you go. You got anything coming out lately you want to watch with me? Any new movies? I'm telling you, I want to see that sheep movie.
The movie.
The sheep movie. The that's the sheep detectives. Um, Lisa.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying because you didn't really like beef. Like anything else we could watch coming out, but I don't know. I don't really understand these games. I'm gonna have to get more games before the next call in. You still don't understand this. Emma Stone, Bluetooth technology, snapbacks and tattoos, grandma's vital orders, hugs.
Final season of The Boys is on.
I've seen the first season of The Boys. I tried to get through like one episode. I couldn't. I think the people that like it really like it and they get it. I'm not one of them. It's very gritty, you know. But you like it. You like those. You like this kind of shows.
Sometimes I'm
Fantastic. You like the final season, Terry, or is it like a binge, or is it still on? Is it still airing?
I'm kind of like I haven't caught up with everything.
Mm.
I'm having issues with technology.
So my sister's thinking of starting a YouTube channel for her cleaning. Do you guys want to see it, or will you
Cool.
find it anyway? If it hasn't started yet, but she's thinking of it for her cleaning business, helping people organize, I guess, decluttering.
Cool.
My sister.
Oh, yeah, I'll check my.
Clean.
I'm thinking of time. So I was thinking of promoting my stuff on YouTube.
Oh yeah. You're-
I'm aware about. I'm aware about. I might end up having to compete against companies. Other come up with companies more. animation. I'm looking. I've looked into AI to see if I can make money off of it. I'm hearing mixed things about taking over, and I'm like, they're taking over.
Maria Kondo.
Thinking,
Listen, there's a woman called Dana White, I think. Is that her name? I know it sounds to guys like a wrestler or something named Dana White.
I don't remember.
Dana K. White. Yeah. Decluttering expert Dana K. White. That's her. So Dana White. Yeah, you say it. That's not her. Uh, because you said the American. Right. This is her. So it's under this woman. Okay, it's her book. Yeah, she has the channel. So it's her method. Yeah. I was looking up her picture to my sister actually. My sister is very anti-capitalist, so she has this problem. And she was like gonna cry. She's like, because she's doesn't want to get any more money from her clients. And so then I said, why don't you show anyone that says that this picture, or why don't you get this shirt? Anyway, that's her. She's not in the UFC. I wouldn't worry about that competing. I never think of that myself. I'm competing with someone, but that's the creepy thing is that people look at me that way. It's so weird, but it's like, um, she's my competition. I don't know who you are, and it's wouldn't. I don't think it would benefit me, but some.
Next thing I know, if I'm competing or be breaking bread with other companies or something. 'Cause they,
Well, you're a fan.
I'm, I'm going in DC. I do compete. Same time, they share they like talking off of each other for funness. I don't know if it's fun. I don't know. They probably keep each other on their toes. Or
I saw a video last night, and it was this woman who was she used to be like a beauty reviewer, and she was talking about how in the beauty like review industry space that they she said there used to be like she said this, let's say millennial, okay? She said, but she's Gen X, she considers herself like that. She's like, okay, millennials felt that a lot of people online, when they had first started beauty channels or whatever, were giving honest reviews. This is how they truly felt, good or bad. She said, but Gen Z had like realized, wait, a lot of this like isn't true. Have learned like this can be like come about when and they're committing like the fraud, and how she was saying how well the people that spoke negative about products or brands, they didn't get trips or more product or more money or sponsors. So over the course of the time, they had to fizzle out, and the ones that stayed and lasted were the ones that didn't have as like much moral standard for product. And so then you have another generation of a time where it's like this is more accepted and this is how you do business. But they said something about Gen Alphas or the next, it's like they come about when that already is and it's expected. She said something like, well, do we believe that Cindy Crawford likes to drink Pepsi? Or I don't know, give me another product that like iconic, a celebrity in an ad. Um, I'm just thinking of the ShamWow. I'm like, God, who had or a shampoo commercial that's how they have or she said Sarah Jessica Parker, and that's how she got her luscious hair, right? And she said, "But now it's like they don't expect, like, they came of age with it. Of course, it's all phony, right?" So, with the comic book stuff, it's like, at the current state of things, I don't think people care about theft, copying, a lot. So, you're coming up against a standard for yourself that a lot of people don't have, and they'll be willing to steal, like, your whole channel and so you gotta find some ground of where you feel comfort, but you also have to be aware that other people don't have that. And a lot of people are okay with it, like, "Of course they steal, we all steal. This is our generation," or whatever, right? Like, I just thought that was, like, wild, but, um, kinda putting it so stark.
Which and you could, I mean, I'm sure there's things
Yeah.
each character has been like multiple Superman.
Yeah, Homelander is not supposed to be a good character though, right? Like Spider-Man is.
No, Homelander is like a
Bad guy.
pro. He presented to the world as a superhero, but he's like the selected superhero.
Maybe you could document on your channel, like, a little bit at first of, like, every day, post a little bit of your progress or, like, a vlog of, like, working for 10 minutes, like, as it comes together, and then at the end where what you created something, like, here's, like, a rough draft.
It's just frustration that I shouldn't have.
I'm back. This was a bad day. This day I created this picture, this idea, and then it's like, "Oh, look at you made that over the time." So that way you're putting out something, even if it's not a finished thing, but it is in a way, right? A content. But then to create something on a journey and see how long it took or, just try. Milk with a milk? What? Sorry. Listen, some people like milk. I like milk.
Which
I guess it's the Homelander.
oh yeah.
You can even just say like, "Hi, I'm Jerry. This is my first video." You could even just do like looking at your desk, a piece of paper or something, or even on a computer. Like, "This is what I create today." That just start small, right? Or then, all right, I'm gonna try to do something, and who cares? Even if nobody watches it, it's there, you know, and you build because then you give yourself credit. Like, okay, I did this today. I did, because you'll have fun about the process. You'll remember that because um, it's like documenting your experience of making it in little pieces. And that's where you can at least show over time that you invested time into doing it. You could even mute it and you have me on reading to you. And while you're like, here, over, over, what do you call it? Voiceover. Here's what I drew today. Here was thinking of this, and I crumple it up and like, yeah, I didn't like how that was turning out, and you play with it. It's your art, but um it's just an idea for, something to do on your channel. It's just idea. That you get that feeling, the dopamine of creating something, even if it's not all finished, because that's like a huge mountain where it's nice to be like, I got a step today. Hey. And not, did I do the mountain yet? Like this, at the end of the day, I can say, well, I got to talk to Jerry, I got to talk to the guys. Whereas some people might be like, but you just didn't do anything. And well, I did. I got to tell multiple people off, and all womankind, and I got an apology out of Arthur. I have faith in you. You'll come up with
Yeah.
something. Let yourself play. You'll come up with something.
And I have for my spare time.
Jerry, the comic book guy, or Jerry. I'm thinking of a. No, you have a name. It's. I can't see in the chat, but like Terry's is Terry 789. Is that? I didn't even look like to memory. It just says, oh, that's Terry. I didn't expend my brain juice in memorizing that till now. Okay, come in.
I don't even know what that means, but
Well,
isn't it?
and then you can draw while you rant about work. Be like, yep. So today my back's real feeling it, guys.
Today it's my knee.
Yeah, that's what I was saying with donation. Like the knees, the legs. I remember at the Jack in the Box, my legs would hurt. My back didn't hurt as much back then until I broke my back. Now it hurts quite easily, unfortunately. But I like to work on it. I like to get it stronger. It's just it's not an instant thing. But I hate to hear about your knees because like then you should be able
Now, I
to
forgot
rest.
about Glickman. How did I forget about Glickman?
Yeah. So I think this book I'm on now, I'm gonna see if I can finish it this week because I've been doing like over 50 pages or about a day. We'll see. So I feel like we're not totally halfway done, but we didn't do a full week this week anyway. But still. But in the meantime, we'll do date night tomorrow and I'll be back Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be
I know. I gotta clean this up. I gotta clean up these games and Fila's mess. She's supposed to sleep over here. Fila. It's like what? I was sleeping. She's still alive. Yeah. That's your comic book villain, dog killers, dog snatchers. No.
Oh.
I'm just saying it's an idea for a villain. Because we kept the girl alive and there she is.
I do have. I'm not gonna.
All right. Thank you so much for hanging out. I've got to pee. This was great. Love you. She's like, let me out. All right. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.